Good morning, children. Hope you all must be safe and sound. Now that you all must have been thorough with the grammar part of this lesson, apologize, I would like now to move towards the literature part of the first lesson, that is, apologize. Now, as you all know, children, that each chapter of the lesson has a dictionary comprising of difficult words with the meaning, as well as it is associated with the grammar given in the bracket. So here is the first page, and the same goes with the second page as well. Now we'll start with the lesson. Before I start with the story, children, I would like to tell you the meaning of the word apologize, which is the title of this story. Apologize means an act of saying sorry for something you have done. Children, we also come across the problem of language while visiting places in India or abroad. So this story is quite associated with the problem of such kind and is faced by an Iranian boy. So let us see the problems or the difficulties which he comes across. They closed in on him, two boys and one girl, silently, menacingly slow, with their hands deep inside the pocket of their jeans. This scenario is quite threatening because these two boys and a girl are quite friendly and they were quite different with this new boy who had shifted to Amsterdam. The girl spoke first. It was him. She pointed an accusing finger at the boy. He kicked me purposely, I am sure. He made me spill my lunch all over the place and ran away, leaving me to face the music. The girl starts accusing the boy. She says that he had kicked her purposely and he also made her drop her lunch all over the place and runs away, leaving her in that condition. The boy stared at her, his face a mask of fear and concentration. He hadn't learned much Dutch in the 6 months of his stay in Amsterdam, despite the special language classes for foreign students in the afternoons. Since the place where they were staying was Amsterdam, this boy was new to this place, and he was an Iranian boy who didn't pick up the Dutch language, which was the main language in this place, in spite of they having special language classes for the foreign students in the afternoon. His fists clenched and unclenched nervously as he desperately searched fit words, but all that came to him was a confused jumble of Iranian phrases. He backed away, his eyes darted around the empty schoolyard. Nobody was in sight, not even the housekeeper. His fists clenched means he had kept his fists close to his palm, and he was so scared because of these children, and he started recollecting some words which were of Iranian phrases, but he couldn't face them, so he started looking out for some help, but he doesn't find anyone in the schoolyard. He was so scared. "Look here, you bully." The leader's words hit him like a lash. "Teasing the girls, yeah? Come on, apologize." One of the boys, he starts threatening this new boy, saying, "Are you teasing the girls? Come on, apologize." Means, come on and say sorry to this girl. The boy drew back. "Proud, yeah," the other boy sneered. Too proud to apologize. Proud of what, you potato? Since this Iranian boy couldn't understand what this boy was saying, so he starts withdrawing himself back. But the children, they feel that he is very proud of himself, and that is the reason why he didn't want to apologize. When the Iranian boy doesn't respond to the boy who acts as a leader, the leader gets quite angry and he starts throwing stones at this Iranian boy. The boy stared at the children bewildered. No, he murmured, no. The boy or that Iranian boy says or asks them not to throw the stones. Apologize, insisted the leader, jabbing his finger under the boy's chin. Now he comes to the physical attack and forces the boy to apologize. The boy's lips quivered. Quivered here means he starts trembling or shaking rapidly. Shielding his face means he starts covering his face with his hands because he didn't know what to do. Apologize, the girl echoed with a cruel smirk. Apologize or it's against your pride. Now here, the girl echoed with a cruel smirk means the girl starts forcing him, and that too with a smile in an irritable manner. She asks him whether he is so proud of not apologizing her. The boy didn't answer. Speak up, the leader struck the boy sharply on the shoulder. So this Iranian boy was hit on the shoulder. Apologize. Silence. Apologize. The boy didn't move. The next blow landed on his nose. It stung like 1,000 needles. For a moment he thought he would cry, but he did not. He wiped his face with the back of his sleeve. Anger burnt in him, hot and explosive, that frightened him. This Iranian boy doesn't move. So what happens next? The leader, the one who is acting as a leader, blows him on the nose. And the feel was like that of 1,000 needles being inserted. For a moment he thought he would cry, but the boy doesn't cry. Instead he wipes his face with the back of his sleeve. He also gets very angry inside, but doesn't know how to react because they had frightened him. Come on, one of them said. He is asking for it. They fell on him, pell-mell, punching him with knotted fists. Blows rained down on him, left, right, left. So they start hitting him very badly. Hold it! Stop it! A voice cracked like a whip. Strong hands grabbed the children by their collars and pulled them away. They stood there, shifting uncomfortably, avoiding the eyes of the tall boy in the blue and yellow sweatshirt. Now here comes a boy who starts stopping the children from doing this act by grabbing their shoulders, and he starts pulling them away from this boy. What's going on here? Thundered Jan Van D. Meer, the captain of the school's football team. So this boy, whose name was Jan Van D, he starts asking them what was going wrong here. Why have you picked on him? All of you, this is not the way to settle an argument. He starts asking them why they were kicking this boy so badly, and that too all three of them, and which was not the way to settle with this kind of situation. So this captain, he turns towards the leader and asks him why he was thrashing him or hitting him. He stirred the hefty boy. He doesn't want to apologize. He says that this Iranian boy doesn't want to say sorry to the girl. You see, cried the girl, he hit me hard. The least he can do is apologize, but he will not. So the girl starts blaming that Iranian boy, saying that he had hit her hard and that too he didn't say sorry to her. The tall lad turned to the Iranian boy, looking at him with a dark, serious eyes. Come on, boy, he said kindly. Reach out a hand and apologize. So this tall boy, that is the captain, he moves towards that Iranian boy and asks him to say sorry to the girl. The boy did not move. He stood there anxious and tense. The boy was quite tensed because he was very scared. His brows knitted, his lips quivered. Come on, urged Jan van die Meer. Be a sport. Apologize to these wildcats. So the boy, the captain, he says that be a sport kind of boy and say sorry to these children. The dark eyes of the Iranian boy filled with misery. He swallowed hard. The boy was immensely in pain and was not able to say anything because he didn't know the language and he didn't know how to respond to the captain. Come on, boy, why don't you? A dry sob broke from the boy's lips. No, no, no. He starts crying, saying that no, no. Why not, for God's sakes? Why not? He says no, no, because he didn't know any other word apart from the word no, no. So this captain again asks him, why not, for God's sake? Why not? Because the boy's voice rose, because I not know apologize. The boy then says that he didn't know the meaning of the word apologize. I no understand apologize. He says that he was not able to understand the word apologize. I speak little Dutch, very little Dutch. Please forgive. He says that he could speak only little Dutch and asks the forgiveness. So this is what the story is, children. I hope you all must have loved the story and must have. So now what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is, in the near future, you might also make new friends. Be friendly and don't behave inhumanly, because you never know what kind of help you might require from him or her. I hope, children, you all must have loved the story. Now here there's an assignment being given. You have to write down the difficult words given in the dictionary 2 times as we have been doing in the class. Thank you, children. Stay home, stay safe.